Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 1 in a series between Sonik and RainyMonday. RainyMonday has spawned as, well, the teal Night Elf player over here on the bottom side of Tranquil Paths. This is going to be the Reign of Chaos Cup taken from the ESL tournament that are trying to help rejuvenate WarCraft 3. And over here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have Sonik spawning as the yellow Night Elf. This is Night Elf versus Night Elf in this 1v1 matchup. And I'll say this once more, players who are very, very strong in, say, Frozen Throne may not necessarily know all of the different types of strategies that are necessary here in Reign of Chaos. Reign of Chaos does play very, very differently as we have seen in the past, and very interesting to see two different types of games played very different ways, even though they may look very, very similar even in their art style. Now, what's going to be happening here? There's a moon altar of elders, there's that moonwell, and we also see that ancient of war. There is obviously not going to be a tavern, so the altar of elders positioned here is to allow for faster training of that main hero. Now, up on the top, you see that there is a fountain of mana, and fountain of mana or fountain of health, I do believe it rotates between the two, so that's always an issue, trying to figure out what fountain it's going to be and how it's going to be useful. Meanwhile, we already take a look at Sonik moving out with this Lone Wisp. That Lone Wisp will scout out his opponent fairly fast, and then this game will get underway. Now, as we have seen in the past, massing of a primary and secondary unit seems to work much, much better here in Reign of Chaos than it would, say, in Frozen Throne. Mass headhunters with the heroes providing additional support, that did seem to work out fairly well. You can take a look. There's that wisp coming back around here, and there's already an archer in position. The archer spots this wisp. What is going to happen here? Dealing a little bit of damage right there, and I believe it is actually taking full damage from the arrows of that archer there. So the archer is dealing a fair bit of damage already. Will it launch another shot? It does not look like it, and those units will be able to get away. Demon Hunter already out here. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove coming in from RainyMonday, as we see quick use of the Force of Nature Ents right there. All right, how is this going to work out? You can see some damage being dealt, fighting back and forth. The units are now wandering away, now making their way over to this particular creep camp and trying to just pull the aggro back. Now we are going to be getting up a secondary Moonwell, and this is not something that I even saw back in my Reign of Chaos days, where the Keeper of the Grove with Ents in order to clear out this 3-3-3 creep camp, and you see more. Is that an additional Ent? Only one Ent being trained there. I don't know if that was a bad positioning on the RainyMonday's use of that summon Ents there, and that may actually become a bit of an issue. Yep, you saw a wisp, Arya. Back down across over here, Mud Golem going to make its way out. There's the Forest Trolls as well. In the center portion of the map, a new Moonwell is being established, and this means that there's going to be a lot of healing across multiple locations. Now, the Ents themselves are going to be taking a lot of damage, and there they go. All of them taken out fairly fast there. I would have thought one of them would have stuck around, but perhaps he died due to health issues as opposed to, say, timed life. There are Moonwells in the center portion here, and we are looking at a Wisp trying to make it away, and it looks like it will be able to do exactly that. The Keeper of the Grove may head off up that ramp here to try and clear out a relatively difficult creep camp here, but it does have mana in abundance if necessary. Shadow Meld right there. Demon Hunter will not be able to finish it. It does have a Sentry Ward, but for some reason did not drop it. Yeah, it's hiding at night. That's called Shadow Meld. Okay. Or invisible. Yeah, it's very difficult to spot. All right, there is one Sentry Ward coming across there. Are they going to be able to finish off the other Sentry Ward? That would actually have been very, very smart, attacking the other Sentry Ward prior so that the Demon Hunter would not be able to escape out. There is another Sentry Ward there. Are we going to attack just the Sentry Ward and then you can Shadow Meld? But Immolation being used. Never try to surround a Demon Hunter, as the Demon Hunter quickly uses Immolation to finish things off. Now you can see that there is another archer trying to make its way back here. Are we going to get some damage onto that one? Come on, one archer, and it looks as though it is going to be able to Shadow Meld in time within the light of the trees once again, as the archers are now looking to pull back. So far, Keeper of the Grove gonna finish off this Sentry Ward here. If it had finished off that Sentry Ward first, it would have prevented the archers from being able to even be spotted, as the Keeper of the Grove could have then tried to finish off that unit by itself. Now, back off to the north here, archers, Demon Hunter. It looks as though, yes, Sonik is setting up an expansion. And an expansion here entangling this gold mine off to the north. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove is looking to get to level 3 and is setting up an expansion of his own. That Tree of Life gonna be popping on up in just a moment, and we'll see what the economy is gonna stay there. Now, mass archers is seems to be the strategy of choice coming in from the Keeper of the Grove side of RainyMonday, as we now see Ents gonna be joining on this fight again as well. All right, there you go. There is an illusion right there. Entangle onto one of the Ogre Maulers. Ogre Magi quickly getting focused down, as the Keeper of the Grove is just going to have a monstrous amount of mana. Another Entangle goes down, taking out that Ogre Mauler for a very long bit of time. By the time that it does break free, it looks as though, well, the Keeper of the Grove should just back off here. It does have a Force of Nature in position, level 4, and it also picks up Mantle of Intelligence. That Keeper of the Grove up to 300 mana and climbing, as it now goes across into the center. Oh, the Granite Golems are right there, and how much damage can they really focus down? That Granite Golem is going to deal a tremendous amount of damage. Improved bows now coming in, as where is this Golem going? That Golem is trying to run around every which way, not able to really get in, and this narrow choke point is actually helping tremendously. All right, you can see that the archers are now backing off here. Granite Golem, the illusion, is trying to get in position in just a way, but the Demon Hunter is going to be coming in around the corner, trying to figure out what's happening. All right, let's see. Scroll of Resurrection has been picked up. Keeper of the Grove sitting already at level 4, almost at level 5. Demon Hunter of Sonik is thinking, you know what? If I can stop this expansion, that will give me a tremendous advantage. Little does he know that that tremendous advantage is all for naught, as he is going up against a level 5 Keeper of the Grove already. All right. Both sides are fighting, but the True Shot Aura coming in from RainyMonday definitely giving the advantage there, as we see the attacks going across already. Demon Hunter now going after some archers, but there is a lot of chasing going down as the units are trying to fire and fight every which way. Demon Hunter going after the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove, however, does have a health stone, quickly uses it, and now going after some of these additional archers as well. Gets an archer, and only one archer there. Keeper of the Grove may try and get a little bit more mana again. Does have that Scroll of Resurrection. That is a big item indeed, as we now see the Priestess of the Moon in that front line position, absorbing a bit too much damage, but that should be negated by those Moonwells later. Back off to the north, you already see Sonik has established up this expansion and is currently mining 20 gold a second. Has to be very careful at the upkeep right now. Meanwhile, back down across over here, you can see that RainyMonday is currently going to start entangling this gold mine with more and more wisp here in just a second. This 5-3-3-1 or 3-3-3 creep camp going to get cleared out in just a moment, but Sonik not winning the economic or the hero level race. The Keeper of the Grove already at 5 and is currently just going after these units very heavily. May end up losing an archer or two, but it doesn't seem that this is too much of a concern. Also, the archers are firing from low ground on the high ground and causing a lot of those units to miss. Goblin Laboratory going to be coming into play. No Scroll of Healing available, obviously, as well the Tome of Agility is going to be left behind. All right. 4 Ents being brought over. The red drakes in the corner as an archer gets ensnared right there. A lot of damage to be had. One archer may end up falling, but no, it does not. Claws of Attack +9. And the Keeper of the Grove now has Tranquility. And oh, please don't tell me you're going to leave Claws of Attack +9 down. That would absolutely be an absolute nightmare, as the True Shot, or oh, there's Tranquility right there. As you can see, that the Keeper of the Grove is purposely just attacking with Tranquility and regenerating those hit points. You don't even see the Tranquility icon. And this is purposely done so that the Moonwell is not spotted. Now the Keeper of the Grove has Tranquility and has pretty much access to as much mana as he wants from these fountains of mana. But the Keeper of the Grove needs to stop channeling. He's just standing out there in the back like a rock star, not thinking, you know what, maybe I should be with the rest of my team. Here you go. Keeper of the Grove going to be coming up the ramp here. Archers. There you go. There's Dust of... Oh, there's the Dispel Magic right there. Roar quickly used as you now see the engagement happening. Immolation on the Demon Hunter. Both sides are fighting. Who's going to come out on top? Minus 12 mana burn once more as the archers are coming down. Goblin Sappers may be trying to come into play. Demon Hunter finishing off a lot of the Keeper of the Groves as you see the Priestess of the Moon, I believe now with level 2 True Shot Aura. Goblin Sapper is able to sacrifice and sap themselves here. Scroll of Resurrection completely turns things around though, resurrecting 6 quick units. And wow, what looked like it was going to be an easy fight and win for Sonik all of a sudden turns into an uphill battle as RainyMonday Destiny uses the Scroll of Resurrection, yes, on archers as opposed to any other more expensive unit, but that still gave a tremendous advantage. All right, Keeper of the Grove. You can see the Priestess of the Moon regenerating hit points and that mana very quickly. This might as well be a fountain of power as the Keeper of the Grove is at level 6. Now has plenty of mana. Priestess of the Moon only at 120 mana. You might be wondering, hey, what happened there? Why does the Priestess of the Moon have less mana? It is all based on, well, let's take a look. There's another Dispel Magic once more. And where is that Dispelling Magic even coming from? I don't even see a wand or anything. Maybe it's a consumable item. I don't even know the name of it right now. As you see the Scroll of Town Portal being used by that Keeper of the Grove. Archers are getting poked apart and poked down. There you go. Teleporting all the way back home off to the north as there is a third base by... Yes, by Monday. That expansion is slightly in the middle. You're going to see that perhaps the Keeper of the Grove is going to be able to, well, hang out in the center portion of the map again and get that mana back as you see the Goblin Sapplers quickly taken down by those arrows. All right, Demon Hunter now trying to bring it in. He's trying to not knowingly even up the economic advantage. He is currently behind as the Keeper of the Grove quickly uses that Scroll of Town Portal. As in Reign of Chaos, all new heroes, or all heroes will always have, why? He's going to uproot himself and eat some trees. All heroes will have a Scroll of Town Portal when they are created, not just the primary one, as it is in the Frozen Throne. All right, let's head over here. We are going to be going to another Fountain of Mana. Priestess of the Moon is sitting at level 3, getting very close to level 4. There is perhaps a Tranquility going to be coming in. There's an Owl Scout as well, as the units are going to be attacking underway. Once more, Keeper of the Grove, you can see with that Tranquility, able to keep these units alive. Even that Wand of Illusion is benefiting from the Tranquility cast of the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove going to finish things off. Mana Stone going to be picked up, and what? Mana Stone and Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. Mana Stone given to the Keeper of the Grove as he definitely wants more mana for that ultimate ability. Meanwhile, Priestess of the Moon sitting at 313, and here we are going into that next fight. Keeper of the Grove not looking where he's going, walks straight into the Night Elf army, and it looks as though that is going to be the death of that. Big problems there. Another Dispel coming into play there, but the Keeper of the Grove has fallen at level 2. Entangled now onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter taking a lot of damage, trying to get away, down to 26 hit points, as the archers are now going to be picking apart this Ancient of War. 24 to 36 damage, 39 damage. 30 to 39 damage right there. Another archer getting taken out. Keeper of the Grove now up to level 7. Very high damage indeed, as I believe this will be the GG. Game 1 going to RainyMonday, or Rainy Mood, and Sonik versus RainyMonday here. Game 1 going to go to him. It is now 3 bases to 0 pretty much, as a 4th base is trying to be established as well. Something that you do not see normally in Frozen Throne, as we now see, well, there is the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 1. Please stay tuned for game number 2.